I'm Shubble and welcome to my channel. Today, we're gonna have a little bit of a fun, extra special video. Apparently, it is now my 1000th video, which is actually kind of not true because I've deleted videos before, so I've probably reached 1000 videos maybe 100 videos or so ago. But it's our 1000th video! So I wanted to do something special, so I'm doing a Q&A. Because I only just realized yesterday that it is my 1000th video, which didn't give me a lot of time to plan. So I went on Twitter and I asked for questions. What would you advise to starting creators? Don't do it for the sake of your sanity. What's your go-to Starbucks order? Well, I'm white. If you were going to get another cat, what would you name it? Mistake number 2. Why are you so pretty? What is your secret? A lot of makeup. What is your favorite thing about being a YouTuber? Getting to sit on the floor and answer questions as my work for the day. What's your favorite movie? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which won an Oscar. Where do you think your YouTube channel will be in a year? Probably dead. What's your favorite flavor of number? Green. Where did Shubble come from? Well, I'm from New Jersey, but I moved to California 2 years ago. What's your favorite beanie? Actually, this one. It's got 2 little ears, and it's my favorite one. If you were able to go back in time and fix one mistake, what would it be? Not securing a backup plan to YouTube. Best form of self-care. In all seriousness, therapy. Face masks can only do so much. Did your siblings ever make fun of you because you played video games? No, they would just tell me I was adopted. What do you think your job would be if you were not on YouTube? I changed my major 4 times while I was in college, so I'd probably change it another 4 before ending up at McDonald's. If you were to get another pet, what would it be? Probably Chris Evans, he's very well behaved. Is the glass half full or half empty? It's entirely empty, stay hydrated. Any advice for a college student? Don't drop out like I did. Do you have any allergies? I'm allergic to silver and the color purple. Those are real things. Are you proud of how far you've come and what you've done? I'm incredibly proud. I worked really hard for a really long time. And it's nice to see that all the hard work paid off and it wasn't for nothing, because that's what your fear is the whole time that you're doing it. But I am incredibly proud, and I don't talk about it very much because I don't want to sound conceited or you girls are trying to stay humble. What is the weirdest thing that has happened to you? Most recently was my electrician thinking that me hiring him for a job was a date, and that was really awkward. What do you miss most about New York? Can't get a decent bagel anywhere. If you were a pair of scissors, what kind would you be? What's the opposite of safety scissors? Are you sub to PewDiePie? No. I don't know if I'm gonna regret that one or not. Yeah! Will you ever do an actual draw my life? I have always said that I wouldn't because I'm not a huge fan of the whole concept, but more recently I've been kind of considering it, but if I make it, I want it to only be the positive highlights of my life because I don't want anyone sitting there just being sad for me. I don't want that. Leave a like if you want a real draw my life. You are one of the sweetest people I know. How about a little backstory on what led you on the path of sweetness? I actually do have a story for that. Story time! I'm petty. So what led me to this path of sweetness was honestly pettiness. Long story short, I had gotten out of a relationship and rumors started flying around that I was a bad person, that I used people for money and for fame and for success or whatever. But a lot of people in my community stopped working with me, talking to me. They all had this idea about me that I used people, which first of all, if I used anybody for money, where's the money? Because I didn't get any. I decided if people were gonna think that I was a horrible person, I was gonna discredit any idea of that by using the one thing that I felt I was good at, and that was being positive and kind, because it's one of my favorite things to do. I don't know where that came from. I decided I was going to be so overwhelmingly kind to people that any idea of me being a bad person was just discredited. But also I just always have wanted to help people. I've always been kind and sweet, and I've never wanted to ever hurt anybody or offend anybody. I don't want anybody to feel bad about themselves for any reason. I would feel awful if I ever caused anybody to feel bad about themselves. But I did work really hard to get to where I was. I had a lot of friends who were very supportive, and I am very proud of myself. Are you doing something bad over there? I'm not gonna look, because if I don't look, it doesn't exist. Any videos prepared to go up on the second channel? Yes, I know I've been real bad with posting on the second channel, but I do have a lot of ideas for videos that are gonna start coming out next month, because I'm gonna really try and focus on that. But I'm gonna do trying on everything in my closet, because I have a lot of clothes, because I impulsively buy clothes whenever I don't wear them anymore, I don't like them anymore, I donate them. So I'm gonna go through my whole closet and try everything on that's in there. I also have a bunch of discount Halloween costumes that I never put on my cat. Also, after doing the 400 Valentine's video, I had a lot of ideas for other ways of doing these like really kind gestures, but that also make a really great video instead of spending money on something dumb for the excitement of the bit. No offense, David Dobrik. I want to make it a video that's gonna actually actively help people and be a positive thing. I don't know what this is. Shelby, you've almost completely faded. That's the pocket tee, Shub. It's one of my old pieces of merch. I'm sorry that it's fading. I'm gonna send you a DM and see if you'd like any other shirt that I currently have on my merch store. Does Star-Lord sleep with you on your bed, or does she have her own separate bed? Star-Lord actually has 3 of her own separate beds around the apartment, so to answer your question, she sleeps on my bed. Those are all the questions I'm gonna answer. I'm sorry this wasn't too exciting of a 1000th video, but I didn't have a lot of time to prepare anything because I didn't know until 2 days ago that this was happening. But I think the best thing that I can do is tell you that I'm gonna try my very hardest this year to do daily gaming videos. I'm gonna do a lot of Minecraft, a lot of new series, a lot of new fun games. I'm playing lots of board games with my friends and a lot of stuff with you guys. And I'm also gonna be trying to do weekly uploads on my second channel. I have lots of ideas and lots of plans, but I also know I've said that a lot of times, so I'm gonna try my very hardest and prove it to you. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Not only did we just hit 100,000 on my second channel a little while ago, we also just hit my 1000th video on this channel, and I'm also nearly at 100 million views on this channel, which is kind of insane. And I want to thank you guys for being so supportive and patient and just being here always for me. I can only hope that all the work that I'm doing makes it up to you for how grateful I am for you guys. So leave a like if you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later for our 1001st video. Is that how that works? Stay in school.